Quinyon Mitchell was selected by the Philadelphia Eagles in the 2024 NFL Draft in the first round, and he did have a career at Toledo as college. Now, it's not the biggest college, but when asked if why didn't he transfer and get more NIL money or go to a big school to compete, he said because he loved his coaches and teammates and he loved the organization. Now, that is just a lot of respect right there. And we are doing a Quinyon Mitchell career sim because somebody commented down below, and we appreciate the support and letting us know. And you guys go ahead and comment down below what more career sims you want or type of content. Now, in the first year, the Philadelphia Eagles do actually make the Super Bowl against the Buffalo Bills. And you know how we do Super Bowls on this channel. It's a live sim. Let's go ahead and see who wins. And the Bills get their first Super Bowl in history. And the Super Bowl MVP was Von Miller. The regular NFL MVP was Josh Allen. Oh, Coach of the Year, Nick Sirianni. So the Eagles won something. Josh Allen. Offensive Player of the Year, Micah Parsons, Rashid Rice, and Javion Bullard. So let's go and see how Quinyon Mitchell did. Now, again, how we do career sims here is I do not take control of the Eagles or fully let Madden do everything. And I take control of a team in their division. And I did the New York Giants, and I put everything on auto. I want it to completely be up to Madden's hands, how the career simulation does, because that's how a career simulation should be. So 75 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 4 interceptions. That's quite a bit of interceptions for his first year, and 6 passes deflected. That's a pretty good rookie year, especially with some other corners ahead of him like Darius Slay. Cooper DeJean, he was also drafted by the Eagles, but he was the second round pick. I think he's going to be either a quarterback or safety. I don't know what he's going to fully be in the NFL, but let's just go and check his stat line. 59 tackles, not too bad. The second year, the Eagles were first round exits to the Atlanta Falcons, and somehow the Atlanta Falcons, after a year, are the 4th seed in the NFC. Don't really know how that happened, but yeah, Eagles get eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. Let's go and see how Quinyon Mitchell did. So he had 69 tackles, 0 tackles for loss, but he is a cornerback, 0 sacks, but he is a cornerback. No interceptions. Okay, it's a little rough, but let's see if he at least had a good amount of pass deflections. 5, okay, so it's kind of a mid-year, but we can't expect too much. Let's just go and see how Cooper DeJean did. I mean, we're not going to do this every year, but we can just check. So 1 interception and 6 deflections. So he kind of had a little bit better than Quinyon Mitchell. Third year, we are eliminated by the Dallas Cowboys, the biggest Eagles rivals, in the first round, and we were only the 7th seed, so they made a Super Bowl appearance, and then they became the 7th seed in 2 years, so they're really starting to fall off. Quinyon Mitchell, not too much promise yet, but he had a pretty strong rookie year, so let's go and see how he does. All right, 83 tackles. Now, that is a lot of tackles. 2 tackles for loss, so he must have been big in the run support. No interceptions, but that's all right. Only 2 passes deflected. Okay. 2 passes deflected as a cornerback, that's pretty rough. That's not a good year. Looks like he was really big in the run support, though, so I guess you can't complain about that. But I don't know. This is the last year on his rookie contract, I believe. So let's go and see if he even stays a Philadelphia Eagle. And no, okay, so in the career sim so far, after his rookie contract, he goes ahead and signs with the Indianapolis Colts. This is what the contract's looking like. 4 years remaining, $12.7 million salary, and the total bonus is 12.8. So a signing bonus of 12.8. Honestly, probably a pretty fair contract. He hasn't proven much, but he's definitely a quality role player, maybe a good number 2 cornerback. Really not what he was drafted to be yet. His first year as the Colts, they just barely missed playoffs with a 9-8 record and 14th in the league. As you can see, the Commanders and Cowboys sneak in the playoffs right there. But they are NFC teams. Colts are AFC, so just barely missed the playoffs right there with the Indianapolis Colts in the first year. And I normally don't show the offensive stats because, I wouldn't, because it's a cornerback sim and we're going to be looking at the defense, but I just wanted to show you guys this. Anthony Richardson went absolutely crazy this year. 42 passing touchdowns, 8 interceptions with 4,187 yards. That's absolutely crazy. So Madden says Anthony Richardson's going to be an absolute stud. But let's go ahead and check the defensive stats because this is a Quinyon Mitchell career sim. 4 tackles for loss. That is quite a bit. 96 tackles and 1 interception and 7 passes deflected. Okay, he had a really good year as in Colts. His first year with the Colts did really good. 7 passes deflected. That's really good. I just want to point out something. At the career sim, we skip around a few years because we don't want this video to be forever. That's just kind of how I do career sims. I don't want to make it a 40-minute video and put you guys to sleep. But I just wanted to point out his overall is an 86. That's the highest that's ever been. And let's go ahead and check how he's been the past 2 years. So 100 tackles with the most recent year, 86 tackles, 2 tackles for loss 2 years ago, an interception, no interceptions this year. The passes deflected, he looks like he had 8 and 8. So pretty consistent with the passes deflected. But yeah, that's how Quinyon Mitchell has been doing the past 2 years. Again, I just don't want to make the video super long and bore you guys. If you guys have any other suggestions, though, please let us know. I mean, we make college football. We're going to be making college football content when that comes out. I checked if he made a Pro Bowl. I doubt it because it hasn't been a crazy year yet, but no Pro Bowl appearances. And Quinyon Mitchell has signed with the Saints. So after his time is done in Indianapolis, he is going to New Orleans, and he is now an 83 overall. So he's starting to regress a little bit. He is getting a little older. Again, he hasn't really been putting up crazy years. No success in the Colts, no playoff appearances, but he had a pretty good year. First year with the Saints, Quinyon Mitchell, 85 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, an interception, and 4 deflections. Okay, so I can tell right here that he's not really a ball hawk kind of cornerback, or at least that's what Madden's saying. He's more of... He's going to guard you one-on-one. He's not going to be like a Trevon Diggs and jump for the interceptions. He's more worried about batting it down because interceptions haven't been high. I think his career high in interceptions in a season was 4 when his rookie year. And after his time is done in New Orleans, he is going with the Commanders, and he is regressing fast. So he only did like 2 years in New Orleans, I think. Again, no success. I didn't even show you guys the record because they didn't do well. So with the Commanders... He got 66 tackles, 1 tackles for loss, 0 interceptions, and only 4 deflections. His last year with the Saints, he had 85 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, an interception, and 4 deflections. Ooh, okay, so the 1 year he had 11 deflections, but again, not really solid. And after that year with the Commanders, he is a 75 overall. He's 32, and there are way better people who had him in free agency. I'm just gonna call it quits. He's gonna be in free agency until he retires. There are better people in the free agency pool that are even cheaper than what he's asking for and younger. So he's going to be a free agent until he retires. I already know. I'm not going to go ahead and sim 2 years down the road, because there's really nothing to look at. I wouldn't say he's a complete bust because he was taken in the late first round. So he at the highlight of his career, he was a solid 2 quarterback. I mean, you can't ask much more for a late round. It's not like he was taken in the top 10. Top 10 would be a different story. But I guess he was kind of mid. He was a serviceable role player. He had to be on a winning team to make an impact. No accolades for his career. No Pro Bowls, no All-Pros, nothing like that. And he wasn't even able to get a championship with the best years in Philadelphia because they did not win a Super Bowl, and then they got eliminated in the first round 2 years in a row after making a Super Bowl appearance. That is around the end of the video. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. It will be highly appreciated. If you guys are looking forward to Madden 25 and College Football 25, make sure to subscribe with post notifications. All right, bye.